Guys, just because we're cool and into improving ourselves and into organization, it doesn't mean we always have it together, right? Like, that's just human. Last night, I was picking up my stuff from the doorstep, my Uber Eats, and I looked at the mess around me and I was like, wow, I really do not have it together. So I was like, I got to enact my SOS system. Today, I'm going to share it with you. It is a 5-pillar SOS system that I use to get my life together in 24 hours. It is not about perfection, but it is about taking the right step in the right direction. So we're going to get right into it. Thanks for joining. This channel is all about self-improvement and growth and mindset and productivity, but more specifically about making it really practical and tangible. I don't want to have like pie in the sky, super high level conceptual stuff. I want to actually break it down into tips that I can use in my life and you can use in your life. So let's get right into it. So whenever my life starts feeling chaotic, which unfortunately it is right now, or messy or low energy, I don't spiral. I use my 5-pillar SOS system. And this isn't a full life overhaul. It's a 24-hour intervention. You don't need a new personality. You don't need an entirely new life. You need a reset protocol. So maybe you're going to bed at 2 a.m. every night, or your bank account feels sort of mysterious and low. Maybe it's like you just feel like, okay, I have like a hair clip and a penny to my name right now. Or maybe you don't even know what's in your bank account right now. Your space is messy, you've been avoiding admin, you haven't done anything that actually feels very meaningful recently. If this is the case, then maybe you need the SOS 5-pillar life reset. So let's get right into it. And the core concept, again, is not about perfection. It's about regaining agency, momentum, and knowledge. You don't have to fix your life. You're just reestablishing control across these 5 domains that shape your day-to-day reality and experience. So first pillar is health. So the key principle is that you do not need to overhaul your entire lifestyle. We are not trying to start a fad diet over here, people. We just need to fix one keystone habit. So for every person, this is going to be different. Have you been going to bed at 2 a.m.? Okay, in that case, tonight, go to bed at 11:30. Maybe you've been eating too much junk food. As I was saying, Uber Eats last night, not the most admirable. Okay to do once in a while, but if this is a pattern that you've been having too much in your life, then obviously you should change it. Maybe just go for a 20-minute walk or make sure you're getting enough water. I feel like we're all chronically dehydrated in life, right? Like I feel like every single person is dehydrated. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you do. Choose one that's going to resonate with you and do it. Health is the fastest way to shift your state, and even one tiny change can make you feel better. When your body stabilizes, your mind stabilizes, and you're going to be able to perform better in all the other domains as well. Pillar 2 is finance. So this pillar is about visibility, not wealth. We're not trying to enact any get-rich-quick scheme or anything. This is all about just knowledge. Knowledge is power, and I feel like a lot of times with finance, we're just afraid. Like we're just afraid to open our bank account and see that we literally have two pennies, a chewed piece of gum, and a hair clip. That's all. That's our net worth, right? So just open your account, write down your total net worth, list your assets, list your debts. So list who you owe money to, list your assets, like how much is in your account. You could list physical items too. Do you have a car, etc.? And the point is clarity reduces anxiety more than avoidance protects you. So an optional add-on could be like cancel one subscription. So this pillar is about vague stress and moving it to quantified reality. I know it feels so counterintuitive, but literally ignorance is not bliss. Like just writing that down, I think that is very powerful, and that is a lot more financial know-how than many people. Many people really just want to avoid and ignore the numbers. Just knowing your numbers, that is already power and knowledge. Pillar 3 is physical environment. So you don't need to deep clean your whole house. Believe me, I am not one who enjoys vacuuming or anything, but you need a reset zone. So clean your bathroom or clear your desk. Make your bed maybe, or vacuum one room. Or this is my personal favorite, choose an area and just rearrange everything so that instead of like crooked, it's straight. And believe me, you take a step back and you're like, wow, that was so effective. Just straightening out the papers and the books and whatnot. So the psychology behind this is that your nervous system reads visual chaos as unfinished tasks. So when my space is straight, my thoughts are straighter too. And this pillar gives immediate visible progress and truly will help you think more clearly. And again, just like I was mentioning with the health pillar, it is going to help you perform better in the other pillars. So it's sort of like a win-win. You've won at this pillar, but it's also going to sort of kickstart you in the other domains that you're trying to improve in as well. Pillar 4 is administrative. So this is the sneaky stress category. I have spoken before about the fact that there have been administrative tasks I've avoided for years. And I actually don't have any gray hair, but I feel like if I was older, I would have gotten gray hair from it, because it's just like, it's this stress on your shoulders that you don't even realize is there. So this may be unanswered emails, appointments you really need to book, paperwork, insurance, returns, taxes, or that form you've been avoiding. We all have one. So step 1 is to make a full list. Write it down. It's just like with the finance thing, like just write it down. Step 2 is within the 24 hours, complete one item. You can choose the easiest item. Like, there is no shame in that. Choose the easiest item and get it done. Step 3 is to schedule a 2-hour admin power block within the next week to continue. You could like book it at a Starbucks or something, get yourself a nice drink and a nice like cookie or something, and that is your 2-hour block. So the key message here is that you don't need to clear the backlog, but you need to have a backlog. You prove to yourself you're not the type of person who avoids things forever. You are aware of what you need to do. You've scheduled it out. You've gotten one thing off your to-do list already, and that itself is extremely powerful. Pillar 5 is spiritual, or feed your soul. So this is where most people are empty, especially in this day and age. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. Send a genuine text to a friend. Call your mom. Read a page of a book instead of scrolling on Instagram tonight. Journal for 10 minutes. Even 5 minutes is great. Pray or meditate. Sit outside in silence. And an important distinction is that it's not about dopamine. This is about soul nourishment. And also, it doesn't matter if you're religious or you're not religious, we all need to feed our soul. So, for example, scrolling numbs you. This restores you. So especially if you can do something like this instead of some sort of digital habit like scrolling, that is so powerful and you're going to feel so much better. So you only need one act that reminds you, I'm a human, not a machine. So again, the reason that these 5 pillars work is you're hitting biological regulation through health, financial clarity, which is going to give you security, environmental order will give you stability, cognitive peace through that admin tackling, and meaningful connection through the spiritual pillar. You've touched every major stress axis, and that's why you will feel reset in 24 hours, and most importantly, you will have built the momentum to continue through these pillars without much effort throughout the next weeks to come, hopefully. So again, I think that these are all so small, they're all low ball tasks, that the timeline, it doesn't matter how full your schedule is. You can activate on these steps within 24 hours. And so in closing, the system doesn't make you perfect, of course not, but it does make you sovereign again. Whenever I feel like I'm slipping, which as I said, I'm kind of in that state right now, I don't panic, I'm running this protocol.